Hey, what's going on, family? Well, today's the day, man. I get to look at that little inner child inside of me and say, it's okay, bro. It's okay if it hurts sometimes, dude. I look at that little Chad right there, and I just remember it's okay. Today we celebrate my mom. She lovingly passed away in my arms a few years back. I've lost count back in 2007. And we celebrate her today. We celebrate healing. And basically, I just want to make a video because I got a heart of gratitude. There's a lot of things that have happened in my life. This is my story from serving in the military, back and forth as a child, separated parents, step-parents, addiction, jail, almost dying. It's been wild. It's taken me years back and forth to celebrate other people, celebrate the people in my life and their loved ones. I started traveling and visiting the grave sites of those who have passed away, either veterans or non-service members, and I started healing. I started connecting with families. It brought me closer to my dad. This is a couple pictures of our service there. It brought me to the spot where I was able to do things for other people. And when I went out and did these things, my family got bigger. When I traveled, I got to go see my cousins in Texas. And it's taken a while. I haven't always been able to do that. I used to be afraid to leave home because it was a safety net. But then I realized people are going through what I've gone through, and they've lost people in their life. I wanted to go see them. I wanted to be a part of their healing because I understood a small fraction of what that feels like to lose a grandma. This is my grandma here before she passed away. To lose a parent, a friend. I didn't understand that before. I pushed people away. It took me a while to get back on track to where I'm at now. Yeah, it took an extended family. This is an adopted mom and her husband from Texas. Out in Houston, I got to go on a T6 Texan out there. And I got to travel. I've had a group of people just kind of basically help raise me, I guess, or help get me through what I need to go through. I got on a Harley and I just started traveling, and it was the best thing I could have ever done. I was isolated and I got to deal with what I had to face. I joined CVMA and joined a bunch of other combat vets, told my story, and just had a bunch of people. It was the herd of healing, you know. I got some balance out of being around a bunch of people who understood life, mistakes, joys. They knew success. I got to learn that myself. I think that was the biggest thing, is dealing with my past and isolation and coming back into the graces of my friends I grew up with. You know, my friends, most of them have lost at least one parent, if not both. My best friend Ross, his father passed away on the same day as my mom, a year after my mom passed away. So that was kind of a crappy thing to have in common with your friend. I admire my friends though who'd become soldiers, man. My buddy lost his dad in high school, and he's lost a lot since then. But so have my other friends, you know. They toe the line. They've bootstrapped on, and I look back and I admire that. That no matter what has happened in our lives, we're still here. It might not have been graceful, but some of us are really successful. Some of us are still struggling. I just came out of the still struggling mode. And I've had an extended family from New York. Here's Lori from the military family that helped out too. I got to meet just an extension of people all across the globe when I started traveling. And I started to just kind of, life happens. We live and then we go. Life, it's not predictable. It's not promised. But the thing is I started looking back at my grandparents and my friends. Who are they now? Who are they to me? Who am I? And I'm starting to finally fall into this identity of my recovery, my isolation, when I used to just bang out on the road and just go camp for days by myself, go out in the snow. Like, legit, people would worry about me, but you know what? I got what I needed. Now I love traveling. I get paid to make videos. And I just have a life I would have never imagined. This is me up in New York, jumping in on a family of military moms. I was yelling, "Go Navy," before I did the splashdown. It was the best, coolest event in New York that I ever experienced. I got to get on a bike with my dad when I got to this point where I could get some sobriety. I got a Harley, and he loved my Harley. And we started riding together, and that was just a cool experience. To have these experiences of meeting people and have them tell you that you are a decent human being. You're my hero. I'd never heard that before as a veteran. I was ashamed of my quick military service and how it ended. I don't go into the detail, not in public, but it's taken a lot for me to feel like, I did serve my country. I put a couple years in overseas, and it's impacted me long term. But it's been a good thing, because now I do a veteran suicide awareness outreach, and I work with a lot of veterans now. So I had to go through that to get to where I'm at. Everything I've gone through makes me the man that I am now. I didn't see that, and I didn't see my friends and my family as a support unit when I was growing up, because I was just going through it. Now that I've reached this spot in my life, it hit me in my 40s. It hit me after I almost died 3 years ago in Portland, literally. I was 50% O2 sat, and right after I graduated college. Here's Bobby here. We just lost Bobby over a month ago, and that was a tragic loss. If I would have lost my life, it would have been tragic for those left behind. But you know what? God had a different plan for me. I got to graduate college, graduate with Bobby, and my heart goes out to his family. We just did a march for Bobby, and that's what my life's like now, is I'm a part of people's lives like I've never imagined. We support each other where we're at. If somebody's going through something, we go out and we make sure they get what they need. I've reached out to Bobby's family, and my heart goes out to those who are going through this right now. There's no textbook on grieving. My mama Johanna lost her parents young too. When I was young, around the same time as my grandparents, she lost her parents, and she's become a pillar. She's so cute. This is her. I love the pictures that she sent me. We never had this relationship before because I was just out of spinning out. I was out there doing my own thing. But now, this is where the magic is. Now, I'm here celebrating life with my family. I thank God for that. I thank God for my family. How I came back is only in God's grace to survive things that I've survived. I just had the best birthday at 47 that I could have ever imagined. Flew home and spent it with my family. I walk dogs for a living on the side, and I just love animals. They become a part of my healing. My aunt right here, she's become a big part of my life. I talk to her a lot, and that's just the life that I have now. I spend a lot of time with my uncle out here in Portland, and this is my Calypso right here. She's always wanting a snack, and this is just my life right now. Is I see things and these things around me. Before, I lived out of my car, and I didn't know what the day looked like. So in this video, I want to say thank you for watching. We celebrate my mom's life and Bobby, and anybody who's lost somebody in their life. We celebrate that. Here's a little footage of that march. We'll close out this video with a moment of silence and listen.
Safety! Somebody to lean on.
We miss you, Bobby. Never forgotten, brother.
We all need somebody to lean on. When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on.
I just want to give you a hug.
If you've lost somebody in your life, cherish those that are in your life now. Make every moment count. Make it the best it can be. Make every moment, treat every moment if you can, like it's your last day. That's how I've learned to live my life, in the moment. I don't know what tomorrow brings. I tell you what, I'm happy now, and that's what it's brought me. Rest in peace, Bobby, my mom, and those who've gone.